What's up, YouTube? It has been quite a while, but then again, I'm not exactly trying to be a YouTuber or run a YouTube channel. My last video, I was showing off my Block 2, which I thought it was a pretty cool project, so I figured to post it online. So, pretty much here doing the same thing again, showing off my LMT MWS that I recently got done building. And yeah, I didn't buy this all at once. I actually had to source all of the parts because contrary to all the Gucci shit on this, I'm not rolling in the dough, and it took me quite a while to put this whole setup together. So if you don't know what an MWS is, this is basically LMT's version of an AR-10 or an SR-25, and they actually excuse me, I think as of 2011 won a contract to have this exact same rifle, not in this configuration of course, as the British Army marksman rifle. It's the L129A1, if I remember correctly. If some Brit just happens to watch this, you know, just yell at me in the comments. That's totally cool. But this is my particular setup. I think it's pretty cool, and I'm gonna go through all the individual pieces here by starting out with, of course, the base rifle itself, the LMT MWS 308. I have the old school quad upper receiver, and as you can tell, this is all one solid piece. It's not an upper and then a rail connected together. It's all one solid piece. That's what's pretty cool, because if you ever put scopes on any other AR type rifles that are just an upper and a rail, you know you're not supposed to bridge the gap. I mean, I've seen people do it, but I've always been told that's a big no-go when it comes to zeroing your scopes. And the lower receiver, as you can tell, the lower receiver is kind of an off black color because this was I bought them separately. A guy was using this. He made an L129A1 clone, and as you can see, he didn't exactly clean the whole thing precisely, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. I bought this upper, I want to say maybe a year ago. I had it just sitting on the shelf, and I finally decided it was time to step up to the big plate with the 308. And what do we got? We got this ergo grip, the Magpul ACS stock. You know, nothing too special, but I really like how this looks. So, and it has the little trapdoor compartment in there, whatever. And of course, this takes regular old P mags, the steel SR-25 mags. I got a 2-point Vickers sling. I bought some, as you can see, these aren't very high quality, these little cheapos on Amazon. These little QD cups, but hey, it works, so whatever. The back, I got it tied around because apparently it doesn't have any QD cups, which I found strange for a Magpul stock. Now moving forward, the barrel itself is 13 inches, 13 and a half inches, I'm sorry. So this is an SBR 308. Kind of, sort of. I'll get to that in a minute once I start explaining the muzzle brake. But yeah, this barrel system, as you see, these two little, well, it's on the opposite side. Let me flip this bitch over. These two little bolts right here, it comes with a little torque, and you just torque these out, and the barrel just slides completely off. I'm not going to show it to you because I'm not sure where that little tool is right now. I'm not about to tear up my apartment to look for it. So yeah, this is super quick change barrel. Just pop those two out, switch whatever. Like the British version, it's rocking the 16-inch stainless steel. This is a 13-inch, just the regular chrome lined one for heavier use. So it's, for the most part, it's relatively accurate up to 100 yards. I haven't taken it much farther than that. And I got this Atlas bipod on this ADM mount, and this right here is a Knights Armament QDC MAMS in 7.62. Now the reason I chose this is even though this is technically a 13-inch barrel, 13.5, with this little muzzle device, it brings me up to just the legal 16.1 while still kind of having this little shorty compact setup. Actually ended up getting it pinned. But I have a spare barrel, a regular chrome line 16-inch, which I also use, but I'm mostly rocking this one right now. Honestly, I didn't want to go through the NFA paperwork and all that nonsense, and I'm cool with having that permanently attached. But what else we got? We have Bobro lowrider front sights. I got mismatched sights. I'm not gonna lie. I got Knights Armament in the back. These were just a spare from an old Block 2 clone, so I threw them in here once I got rid of it. And in terms of the trigger is it comes with a 2-stage match trigger. It's a really good trigger, so I didn't really want to change it because just in the way I have this configured, I'm not exactly trying to be fucking super sniper with this thing. I kind of just have it like as a squat little battle rifle, I guess you can call it. And in terms of the optic, I have a Leupold Mark 8 CQB-SS. This thing is amazing. It's kind of has some paint here because the dude I bought this from spray painted this whole thing. I got rid of all that shit, but this I can't really get rid of. I just said, nah, fuck it, I'll just keep it. Kind of goes with the looks. It's on a GEI PROM L mount, which is stupid expensive. I'm just gonna warn you. I got it used for a bit cheaper, but brand new, this thing is insanely expensive. It also comes with these little plates right here that you can put an RMR and a T1. I actually have the T1 adapter plate, and I was rocking a T1 with this for a while, and a Mark 6 scope of 3-18 when I was just using the 16-inch barrel for longer ranges. But I just decided to just rock with the mount just regular and make use of this little offset RMR on a briquette mount, which I really like. Only issue with the briquette mount is they don't make them anymore, so if you want to find one, good luck. You're gonna have to scour forums, especially the RMR versions. These things are, I've only ever seen one for sale, and this is the one that I got. Most of the ones I see for sale are for the Insight MRDS or the old Doctor Optics when people are trying to make clones, because I used to have one of those before I got rid of it. But yeah, the reticle is the TMR reticle. I am gonna send this in to get it switched out to the H27D, because I mean, why the hell not? But in total, this thing, it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't as expensive as it would have been if I would have bought it straight up MSRP, which I think goes between like $2,600 to $3,000. Mine was just, and not including the optic and the brake and the bipod, it was about $2,000. And I basically bought these, I parted it out, I bought it used. I bought the barrel, I bought both my barrels, they were used. The upper receiver, I bought it from somebody else, and the lower, like I said, I bought it from a guy who was trying to make an L129A1 clone. So I bought this piece by piece used just to save myself money. But if you're somebody who needs it brand new, for whatever reason, you're gonna be paying a decent amount, anywhere between $2,500 to $3,000. But yeah, I've taken this thing out to 100 yards in its 13-inch configuration. I'm getting about a minute and a half on like a really good day. But then again, I'm not the best shooter in the world. I definitely got to work on it some more. I'm pretty sure if I had the 16-inch stainless, they also make a 13-inch stainless. It's 13-inch stainless lightweight, which is kind of interesting. I don't know how much that would help, but yeah, I'm getting about a minute and a half out of this thing. And if you're looking to build one of these, or buy one outright, and I would highly suggest it. The only thing is it's kind of hefty, because if I were to show you when I pull the barrel out, the whole trunnion area where these two bolts are, it's you fucking feel that weight. Where I'm grabbing it right now, that's where the weight is all concentrated at. But that can be alleviated if you get they release an M-Lock version of this upper, and maybe get like the lightweight 13.5 barrel. From what I read on forums, it's pretty naked the M-Lock and the lightweight 13.5 are about the same weight as the Scar, which is pretty good, because considering the Scar is its big claim to fame is how light it is. And just show you one last thing, is this bolt right here. It's a pretty badass bolt. It's chrome plated, it has 2 ejectors. I've had zero reliability issues with this fucking thing. And this is definitely a rifle I'd suggest. And might put up some new videos. I got a Noveske N6 coming in within the next few weeks. I should be done with it. I also I guess I have my old AR-15s. I don't have any more clones. I only have one clone that's not done. It's an old Knights MRE. And I kind of have a Colt CAC mashup, aka what used to be my old Block 2 that I had in my previous video, which is rocking an Elcan Spectre. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good one.